Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another weekly episode of G&Ts with myself. Don't sit there and smile. With myself, Gary, and Tam. Sorry, we're all looking a bit flustered. Tam was running late, so me and Gary have been sat here for fucking ages.
I didn't know your name was Gary, mate. I thought it was Tom. Myself, Gary.
Myself? Did I not say I'm Gary?
Yeah, but you didn't sort of clap forward. You just said myself, Gary.
This is what happens with your quiz questions. They're poorly phrased.
Yeah.
They're not poorly phrased.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Come on, let's go again. Let's go again. No one would even notice. No one would even notice.
Too late now.
Sorry, nobody actually watches it anyways.
I'm giving up on the intros. I'm giving up on the quizzes.
Who's doing the quiz tonight?
Me.
Oh, okay.
That lasted long.
What a sterling start we've had this week.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if... There we go. Sorry.
No.
That's right. When you're ready, we'll continue to wait patiently for you.
Yeah.
I should be ready now.
That's all right. How's your day been, mate?
Cracking.
Excellent. Moving on.
Yeah.
It's just one thing after another today. There's kids. I think that's all that needs to be said, really.
Yeah, kiddie wrinkles.
Pretty much sums it up, doesn't it?
I had to go and watch obviously their Christmas performance today. And obviously she's only in reception. So they don't even do anything. She's just dressed up as a camel. And they just sing a song. And that's it.
Did you get the hump there?
Fucking hell. Straight in with it.
I think that's quicker than last week, boys. That's impressive.
It's good.
And I'm not small, obviously, as the diabetes shows. And they put out them flimsiest, crappiest fucking plastic benches. I mean, we're scared to sneeze on them.
To be fair, Tom, I think they're more aimed at kids rather than adults.
Yeah.
So when you go to kids' the parents' night, when they're in primary school, and you go in and it's these wee silly chairs, wee plastic chairs, you go,
right, but
what the hell am I way to do with that?
But this is the point, right? If you know, like, parents' evening, you've got parents coming in, get a couple of adult-sized chairs.
I think my theory is they do it because it's hilarious. I think that's why they do
not.
It. It's hilarious.
Not when you're my size.
Because they're sitting in their big comfy chair with the big cushions.
Oh, yeah, they're
and all
reclining with a coffee.
And you're sitting there on this.
I'm sitting on the floor, cross-legged.
They watch me come in that little room, and I duck under the door, and I look at that chair, and I think, And you know the Christmas film Elf, where it starts and he's sat. That's like me. And then Dexter always wants to sit on my lap as well, and I'm like, mate, this chair cannot take anything else. Fuck off. Go and sit somewhere else.
Walks into the classroom, batting away all the kids' artwork that's hanging down.
Yeah. That's actually one of the things, I know we're going to get onto it a bit later, about things that irritate the shit out of us. And another thing, actually, reminded me of going into that school, is them fucking heaters above the door frame that blast like molten hot air down at you. If you're an average-sized bloke, not an issue. When your head skims it, it's like someone's got a fucking blowtorch on your head. And you walk in all hot and flustered, sit on that stupid little plastic chair. Oh, Tom, you've wound me up. I didn't even have parents' evening. I'm pissed off.
It's Tom can vouch for that. It's not really an issue I've got, mate. It's burning my head on those door things.
Yeah,
or the tallest guy in the world.
5'4" of him.
5'7", actually.
5'7".
Yeah.
Is that with your Cuban heels on?
Yeah, that's a different story though.
Okay.
That's with my Kiss heels. Kiss the band. I know you two are too young to remember Kiss.
I know Kiss.
Gene
Simmons.
Oh, well done.
There you go. Surprised you there, aren't we?
I haven't got Google next to me or anything.
Yeah.
No.
Just
And
in
I don't
case.
want it as a specialist subject on the quiz either. But
the only answer you've got is Gene Simmons. Any question? Gene Simmons.
makeup, black and white makeup.
Did you see the weekly roundup? See, Tam got absolutely slaughtered in the quiz.
Who won it?
Did.
Who won it though? Who won it,
Right.
Tom?
Only because apparently there's a stupid rule at the end.
Can I just say it was used
That
two
was only in
clowns that
place
come
to
up with
favour
that
Gary.
rule? Yeah.
And it's now bit me on the ass.
There was a bit of debate though. I did hit when they were saying, can it be worth more points? And it was clearly said that only happens in this podcast, not on that one. But goalposts were moved.
No, see, that wasn't the case. That was the thing about getting moved from this podcast was if the points could get passed over. That was what it was. It wasn't
The passing over of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was the real.
But
yeah.
I don't need any help. I don't need it. We've already seen from previous quizzes that
Really?
I'll pull it out the bag at the last minute.
Yeah.
Tell you what, if you need any help
Out the
tonight,
ball
then
bag?
the quizzes are coming in your way.
Mm.
It's tailor designed.
Don't say that. That's a terrible setup.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
God. Anywho, we got. What's our topics tonight? Anyway, what are we talking about?
Well, because we're talking about sort of, what was it again? Conspiracies and the supernatural and stuff like that. So I thought
Yep.
it'd take a wee thing of something to do with that.
I forgot my foil hat though.
Yeah. It's not full on. It's not full on. Get the foil hat on stuff.
Oh, it's got such an image in my head. Wow.
I got the calendar out earlier and everything. Designed one.
Bottle of fairy. Fucking Tim Peake.
No.
If he's not going to take it serious, I'm not doing it.
No, we will, Tam. We will.
No. I quit.
No. Well, we'll take it serious. Unfortunately, I haven't got enough foil in the vicinity to cover myself. So I'm not going to get into costume.
Well, I've actually got a foil condom on, so that'll just need to do, boys. At least one of my heads is covered.
Let's take a bit of a turn. Well, we are talking about things that are supernatural.
All right, I thought it was minuscule, not it's supernatural, not minuscule. Okay. Damn it. Is you ready for my wee jingle? You ready for this,
Yeah.
boys?
Yeah.
I like that one.
You've excelled yourself. That's the best one yet.
I
Hell yeah.
wondered why you asked me to play the violin for you. Send a snippet of you playing it over.
Yeah.
That's good. That was very, very good. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
The problem is though, you've set the bar, because next week when we talk about something completely different, you've come in with what we expect now, and you've got to better it.
To be fair, I'm just going to keep rolling that one out for the rest of days, mate. It's not going to be getting changed anytime soon.
Even if we're talking about nothing to do with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I'm rolling.
Yeah. Like it.
Well, if you need any help, me and Gary can put one together. I can get a bottle and put some pasta in it, give it a shake.
Nice, mate.
Gary, do you want a shoebox with some elastic bands?
Not my shoot box. It's fucking enormous. Oh. Every time I get a new pair of shoes delivered, it looks like I've brought a microwave. Fucking enormous things. Right. So, supernatural. What's going to fall into this category then? Are we talking about aliens,
So,
spaceships?
Talk about UFOs. Are they just figments of your imagination or something more?
Never seen one.
No, I can't say I've seen one. But it's hard because it's like, right, slightly off. What would you class as an alien?
But, I mean, that's the thing. It's about UFOs, isn't it? It's not really so much an alien.
Yeah, but they've got to come from somewhere.
So what exactly is a UFO? But that's the thing. It could be just a unmanned aircraft. It's not to say that something's inside it. We've got
I've
drones,
seen things
so just to say,
resemble aliens at Big Asda near Hailsham on a Sunday morning. There's some questionable creatures outside that, but I haven't seen a UFO in the car park.
But
I see you have went all in with taking it really seriously this week, was.
No, we
that was Gary, not me.
Oh, boys.
But
and it's like crop circles. We know that just comes from John down the road that's got fuck all else to do. So he walks around the field stamping on a bit of cardboard. Makes pretty shapes. But if someone knows different, then please feel free to correct me. But
I can't say 100% know that, you're wrong, but see crop
That's the
circles.
thing. I'll show you this thing. I can't even remember what the hell it was, but it's a picture of a flying saucer meant to be. So it's one of those ones. Is it? Is it not? That thing. I don't know if you can see it.
You know what that is? He's got a bit of dirt on his camera lens when he took the photo.
Apparently, it's a picture of a flying saucer. It's photographed by a farmer called Paul Trent.
The first thing that popped into my mind was minstrel.
But that's because you are pre-diabetic.
I'm past the pre-bit. When was that meant to have been taken?
Fuck knows, mate.
No.
It looks like an old one anyway.
Yes. See, and older pictures hard to. This is where we need Rab and his photography expertise. Harder to Photoshop. Yeah, yeah.
So,
I haven't got a clue.
I'm playing devil's advocate, mate. It's one of those ones. It's like I'm not painting across my views. It's just showing the evidence.
In all seriousness, it's like I believe aliens do exist, but it's not so much like the green men or creatures like blah 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 blah. But if you've got like a species that's on a different planet, it could be like an ant. It's still alien to Earth, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's still classed as,
Yeah, and that's kind of where as far as I would go with it as well. I think it would be naive to say that there's no other life form at all on any other planet.
Yeah.
Especially
However,
now,
he's not called Paul, and he doesn't fly a little ship that beams people up in the middle of the night.
Well, it's like this thing with the James Webb Space Telescope thing, isn't it? They're showing how many different galaxies there actually are. It's fucking frightening.
Yeah. And even looking at it like that, you can't say
no
that there's nothing else. They're all...
The laws of average, you say, there's got to be.
Yeah.
But it's one of those ones, have they got beyond our technology and able to zip around?
I think it doesn't help that any program or interview you see never really comes from someone that looks credible. It's always like someone that's just injected himself with some illegal substance and says, "You will not believe what I've just seen." And it's like, well, no, you're right, I wouldn't.
It's the same way watching that Ancient Aliens. I don't know if you've watched that. Some of it's quite interesting, but a lot of it you're just like, fuck off. It's just utter fucking nonsense. You're like, talking about it's everything. It's like a guy taking a shite in a toilet. It's like, yeah, that's actually because of an alien that came from that. Fuck off.
I don't want to start like going at different countries, but is this an American-based show?
Well, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of Brits on it. A lot of...
Oh, is there?
Yeah, Brits are crazy for it as well, mate. Yeah, it's not just Americans.
I heard a theory that someone said the pyramids in Egypt were built by aliens.
Well, that's one of the big ones that a lot of things saying.
Yeah, because it's just like how even back then was how it's not quite gone alien, but it's like how are they advanced enough back then when no like we couldn't even do it now properly. How could they do it perfectly back then with half the resource? Not even half.
No, they definitely didn't have screw fix, did they?
No.
Pop down to Wix, get another spirit level.
But it's one of those ones, isn't it? Yeah.
Interesting debate.
Same with the one with the, what you call it, the Roswell one. I take it you know about that one, the Area 51.
See, not like I know of it. So what is it? Supposedly one crashed into there, or they've got one harboured.
It was one that crashed in there. I've got a wee thing here. I think I've got another one now. The news report thing.
So I know they're very serious about you're not allowed anywhere near it, are you?
Yeah, that's the thing. The closer to the actual airbase thing, it's the. And this is what they're saying. They're keeping fucking aliens and all that. Apparently, they'd said it was a weather balloon. That's what the official report was. It was a weather balloon. And
So, is there anything about what's there?
Well, that's what I'm saying, mate. It's all different stories. They're saying it was a thingy balloon, but it's actually it's a secret airbase. That's where they built the B-52 bomber and stuff like that.
It's not very secret when everyone knows about it.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's the stuff that people know about after the fact. They didn't know about it during they were making it, but that's why it's such a restricted space.
I mean, I'm more flabbergasted by the fact it was 5p per newspaper.
Yeah.
In what year was that? I can't see it.
1947.
47.
Blimey. Cost of living crisis.
To be fair, it'd be 5 cents. It wouldn't be 5p, would it?
It would be cents, yeah.
If that makes sense.
Well, I think jury's out. For me, I think, like Tom said, the big part of this is what are you defining as an alien?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, it's not really to do with aliens. It's to do with UFOs.
So that's the thing. So even going back to it, it's like there's got to be then, because you can't even picture in your head how far or what like the galaxies and all that go, and you can't say that there's not another species out there that has got the ability to, like you say, with technology far above ours.
Yeah.
And that can do it. You know, it was only God so many years that we first went to the moon. And now look how far we can go now.
Or did we?
That's a subject for another podcast. I mean, that's the thing, because it has come out that governments around the world they have been investigating UFO sightings. I mean, it's not just the US.
Yeah. No.
And they released that. I don't know if you've seen the thing. It was, I don't know when it was. It was about 10 years ago, I reckon. The Tic Tac UFO thing that they seen. I dug up the video for it if you want to see it.
Yeah, weren't there something that came out a few years back about with the president that brought stuff out about a secret file?
They actually came out. The government actually came out because it got leaked to the press, and the government came out and actually admitted that it was genuine footage. This is genuine footage. It's not like some guy in his garden or something like that, his back garden. This is genuine footage, and it has been certified by the whatever government agency. So here we go, boys. You ready for this?
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots to the west. Look at that thing, dude.
Oh, never seen that.
Yeah.
So that must be what I was thinking about. Something did come out. Seeing something about that.
That's how that guy, was it the band Blink 182? Him and other people, they started this thing up to do with UFOs and all that, and they started this daft agency thing up. And that's what it came about, was when all that was going on. And it's just, yeah. Even now, they still don't know what it is. They still can't identify what it is. It's not saying it's an alien craft, that's the thing. It's not. It's just, what the fuck is it then?
Yeah, that's the thing. There's only so much it could be.
There's a thing.
In theory.
There's a guy that's the guy, I can't remember his name, is it Lieutenant Favor or something like that? The guy that's actually, he's flying the plane. And he done an interview thing with Joe Rogan and all that, and it's talking about it. It's actually really interesting. I've watched that. If you get the chance, you should watch that. It's very, very interesting.
Well, I don't know about you two, but through my speaker, it sounds like someone's trying to make contact.
Yeah, I think the wee man must be watching TV or something beside Tom.
You can hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus. Tom, just give it a little low down a bit.
Don't let me interrupt his little film night. I just thought it was ironic that we're talking
Gary
about
said you're not allowed to watch DuckTales.
Go to bed. Go to bed.
You just sat there and was like, why?
Because Gary's horrible.
So that's the thing about it. People are thinking it's like advanced technology, civilizations, and others think it's just secret military projects. What do you think? Do you think it's one of those things? I mean, that's like I said, that a lot of the stuff that came out, stuff that we're talking about, was a lot to do with some of the advanced fighter jets and stuff they were building at that time. You go, that would explain some of it. That's why obviously they want to keep it under wraps.
It's a bit of both, though, isn't it? Because it's like countries are very strict about their airspace and what flies over it. So surely, if they thought that was something else, they'd have shot it down. If they'd seen any threat to it.
But there was one. I think that was the one that was more recent, and they sent up the F-14s or whatever jets it was. And by the time they couldn't catch them. They were just that quick. Whatever it was moving. It was off ski. It was off the radar.
But then this is what I mean. Bar certain, I don't want to get like poisoned or anything, but bar certain countries, everyone's pretty open with each other. So surely people would know if. I mean, I don't know. I'm just assuming people would share stuff.
That's the thing, though.
If they designed something like that. But
I mean, the thing is, are they sharing stuff like that? But they wouldn't really share it because of the fact that if they found that sort of technology, they would try and reverse engineer it so that they could replicate it. That's where the issue comes.
Need to ask Will Smith, don't we?
Yeah.
You know.
The same with that guy. I'm not going to go into that one. The Bob Lazar guy. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's the guy who was going on about this. He was saying that they were actually working on spaceships in, I think it was Area 51, and there was another place that he mentioned as well. That's a whole new tinfoil hat.
It certainly is. Can you imagine how frustrating it must be, though, for people that... Some people are so fully invested in this that they dedicate their life, all their money, their spare time, and for them just to have people go, nah, I don't believe you, mate.
Nah.
It's got to be infuriating for them, isn't it?
I mean, there's a guy that does... he's a serious journalist. He was worked for a lot of the top... I think it was a lot of the top news shows and all that, but he was an actual journalist, and that guy, the Bob Lazar guy, he done a thing on him, and he's 100% believes him. You should try and catch it. Again, he's on Joe Rogan. There's other things he's on as well, but it's just because most people will watch Joe Rogan. If you Google Bob Lazar, it's quite bizarre.
Oh.
bizarre.
I'll give it a watch. I like watching stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a very interesting. It's a very interesting watch, and it's the guy that I'm talking about. The journalist guy's on it with him, and they talk about a lot of the stuff. It's,
like I said,
time well spent.
UFOs and all that. It's like, I don't know. I think it's such a grey area. as such, because it could be literally anything then. Just it's unidentified. That's what it is. It don't mean that it's come from up there, be another country creating something ready for warfare or something. But
and that's the thing, they don't even call them UFOs anymore. It's, what is it, UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomenon or some fucking thing. Is
it?
Yeah, that's what they're known as now.
That's beyond the times I am.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So yeah, there we go.
Nice little topic that time.
Better
It.
Better than our usual shit, isn't it?
Yeah. Talking of the usual shit.
I was about to say, it's a lot better than asking if I want a penis for my nose. But
Well,
here we go.
Funny you should
Funny
say.
you should say that. Hold on just now. I get the jingle fired up.
Do you know what? Seeing that intro is just a reminder of my dad this whole week trying to say ball bag in a Scottish accent, and I think give it a rest.
You need to get a
Wish he
video of
never
him.
saw it.
You need to get a video of him, mate.
I will.
What's your dad's name
happily
again?
Sorry, mate?
What's your dad's name again?
Neil.
Neil, this is just for you. Gary's a ball bag.
Oh, great. That's going to be on repeat.
That'll be your ringtone.
That's his new. I was about to say that's his new ringtone.
And don't give him idea. Actually, he doesn't know how to do that. Right. So I was going to try and get Martin Ball off the hook a little bit, because I completely appreciate we've given him quite a hard time after his sick questions last week.
Yeah.
Gav Palmer has well and truly excelled it, to the point that the more I thought about it today, I thought, I just can't ask it. I just can't do it. There's not you've lost either way. So Gav, I'm sorry, mate. I can't ask it. It's fucking wrong. But I will text it to you two boys after this.
I think you've got to be more worried about that one of us might answer it.
Well, it did cross my mind. So I'm going to go with
a couple of question.
I'm going to go with a couple of riddles this week.
Ooh.
So, first one.
Riddles.
Come on, you got this. A farmer has 30 cows and 28 chickens. What I would like to know is how many didn't.
7.
Say that again.
A farmer has 30 cows and 28 chickens. How many didn't?
How many didn't?
Yeah.
I've fucking no idea what that question is asking me.
How many didn't?
Do you know how many didn't, Tom?
I haven't got a fucking Scooby. Remember, this is going to come back and bite you in your quiz.
A farmer had, 30 cows?
30 cows.
27 chickens.
No, and 28 chickens.
Oh, 28.
And I would like to know how many didn't.
None.
2.
No. The answer is 10.
What?
What's the logic?
28 chickens.
Oh.
He had 30 cows and 20 of them ate chickens. That was the easy one. Right.
Watch yourself, Gary. There's a bit of tumbleweed flying across here, and just watch it doesn't hit you in the face.
Listen, mate, that was the easy one. Right.
Right, I'm in the mindset now. Go.
Okay. It's hairy on the outside, soft and wet on the inside. Tam's in for this one. Starts with a C and ends with a T. What is it?
Coconut.
Yep.
I was just about to
They
say
had
that.
me hot and wet, mate. That's me. Or whatever the hell it was. I can't even hot and wet. I actually get
That's how much you flustered him.
He's flustered.
He can't think straight.
Right, we're going again. It's hard when it goes in and it comes out soft, wet, and sometimes soggy. What is it?
Oh. Spaghetti.
Oh, Tom's pulled that one out of the bag, yeah?
Do you know what I'm going to give it to you? It's pasta.
Ah.
Well, no, I've given it to you.
Oh, thank you.
It is spaghetti is pasta.
You just need to watch it. You don't eat it too late. It's past its sell-by date.
Fucking hell. Anyway, we're going to stop there. We're going to quit where we're ahead. I'm going to go straight into room 101.
Yeah.
So, Tom, I'm going to start with you. Room 101. Name something that you'd put in there and why.
Noisy eaters.
Any
People-
particular? Is it like slurping or crunching?
Anything. So there's this thing about like it's like misophobia, where the sound, and so if anyone sits near me, if I can hear it, like sitting at a table with the kids while they eat the dinner is torture to me. I've never wanted to pick anyone up and throw them across a room so much. I can't stand it.
Is there an item of food that's like particularly bad?
Is it crunchy or slurpy food that you don't like?
Any of it, just the sound of it.
It's like crisps.
Yeah, any crisps, literally anything, and like, you know, when people eat and then they're breathing out their nose.
The can of worms here, Gary.
Seriously, I can't stand it. It's literally the
Can of worms, that would be noisy. Slurpy.
I've got to say, I do agree with you on that one.
The amount of arguments me and Liz have had because I'm like, why are you eating so loud? I'm just eating like a normal. And it's like, I gave the eldest a kind of like, she won't drink a cup of tea around me now. Because, and I'm just like, then it's gulping it, and I can hear the gulp. And I'm just like that. Drink that cup of tea fucking properly.
I think you should be more concerned with the fact that not only did you not remember yours and Liz's anniversary, you then completely fucked up and miscounted on the darts score, and now you've called her out online for being a noisy eater. I think you should be more concerned about that.
Yeah, she'll be. She said the other day that she's fell behind on watching the podcast, and I was thinking, thank fuck for that, because she'd slaughtered me for last week. So I might just be like, just start from this week again. Don't worry about the others.
See, I do it to Michelle. I do it deliberately when I'm eating. I was doing it the other night there. I go, yum, 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 yum. She's like, will you fucking stop? I just do it because I find it funny.
But the thing is, when someone tells you to stop, that's like, that's an invite to carry on, isn't it?
It's basically say, do it louder.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I'm at the table with them, all music goes on, or the telly will be on aimlessly high up.
Yeah,
I'll just do everything.
Yeah,
I'll do everything to avoid sitting at the table. I mean, even last year, I had Christmas dinner away from everyone because can't do it.
Wow. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay. Tam, what's going in your room?
This is my first. I've got loads of them. Maybe we could be here all night. This is one. Sounds silly. See, now you get like, if you get like public toilets, but it's in your work environment, something like that. See someone that takes a shit in the first cubicle. What the fuck is wrong with you people? What is wrong?
Do you know, I wholeheartedly agree.
Go to the one that's the fucking furthest away, because then I have to walk by your stench to get to do a pee.
Yeah. I completely agree.
Head in.
Completely agree. Why would you stop at the first one? I mean, you must be so fucking desperate that you can't take them extra few steps to get to another couple of cubicles down.
Go to the fucking last one. That's the shit cubicle. Other ones are for peeing in.
I hate it and all when you're in one and someone comes into the one next to you.
Like,
Yeah. Or tries to talk to you.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Sorry. I'm in trouble already.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's nothing much when the guy next stall tries to slip a hand on you and all that as well. That's not good. Maybe
No,
that's
not
just in Scotland.
not so bothered about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, mine is certainly this week because I've had to phone companies quite a lot. And it's the voice IVR when it's, please tell us the reason for your call, and you have to say it, and it fucking does not understand a word you say. And it's if you would like to speak to an advisor, say advisor, and you go, advisor. Did you say you want to cancel your policy? Fuck off! I hate it.
Gary,
Why do they do it?
try being Scottish and phoning one of these fucking things, mate. Have you
Yeah.
never? Have you need to try and catch the sketch? It's about
The elevator.
It's the
I've seen
voice
that.
it's they try to go to
I've
11.
seen-
It's just that's
Yeah.
so funny, man.
That is absolutely brilliant.
That's
But
well
yeah,
worth
that's it for me. I mean, even Geordies, they must struggle with it.
Yo, mate.
James Morgan, even his texts when he's not even speaking, he's writing it, and I still can't read it.
Do you know what the funny thing is? See, when we do, obviously he was on Sunday. He's done a couple of podcasts. See where the text comes up when they do the shorts on TikTok and stuff. Half the time, whatever he said, it's nothing like what he said that understands him as. It's hilarious. Like reading some of them, I end up having to switch some of them off, or I have to correct it.
Yeah, too distracting because the subtitles don't match it.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's me, gents. That is, you'll be glad to know I've got no more stupid questions for you.
Yeah, I was enjoying that there.
That's what I could put loads of stuff in there.
I was going to say, mate, I've got
a long list. We'll save them for next week.
Yeah,
we'll do one each week.
We'll do one a week. I've got loads of them.
Yeah. Right. Should we get on to this world famous quiz that Tom's not going to do anymore?
Here we go. Here's a jingle. I'm jingled out my head here. There we go.
Thank you, Quizmaster.
So, it's going to be a general quiz. It's not been set up in any way. It's just 10 questions. So, you can pick if you want to go first or second, argue amongst yourselves.
Gary, I'll give you the honours of going first because I went first the last time I've asked you.
It's fine.
And
I'll happily go first.
I have noticed when it gets to the tiebreaker, if you go first, you tend to come out with a ridiculous answer. So that's my logic.
So, unfortunately, I don't have a tiebreaker.
We're not going to need one this week, Tom.
That's all. So who was going first?
Gary is going first.
Me. I'd like to get the first one right.
Oh, God.
So, Gary.
Hello.
How many stickers are on each side of a classic Rubik's Cube?
I'm so sorry. I can't help myself. Go. Yeah. Stickers, Rubik's Cube. Rubik's Cube.
Yep.
How many stickers
are on each side?
9.
Correct.
I thought you were going to count all of the sides. That's what I thought you were doing there. It was like you've not listened to the question properly. Yes. Hello.
What request did Frederick Barr, the founder of Pringles, have for his remains once he died?
To get buried in a tube.
It's to have his ashes put in a Pringles can.
I'm going to let him have that.
You think, yeah. It's kind of the principle of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we keep it 1-1. I think
we probably wanted a fucking drink after eating Pringles.
Yeah.
They are the saltiest things ever, aren't they?
My boy loves them. He loves them.
It's true, though. Once you start, you can't stop.
Yep.
Gary, question number 2. Name a body part that never stops growing.
Oh, that's your ears.
I was going to say, I've actually mentioned it on this podcast.
Yeah.
It is correct.
This is, right, after 3 questions, this is the highest scoring quiz we've done.
I wouldn't get your hopes up too high, mate. We're about to collapse now.
Maybe not Gary's side. Tam, question 2. How many golden stars are there on the European Union flag?
5?
No.
I thought it was 1, but I don't think it is 1. Guys?
Yeah.
6.
12.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I trusted
which one
Tam,
the EU...
I thought it was close.
You didn't have a clue. I thought Tam would have a... Tim. I just called you Tim.
It's a bit like when you copy someone's homework and they're thick as shit and you get it wrong as well.
You get down in a ball of flames.
Gary, question number 3.
Yep.
What type of scientist studies living plants?
Oh, thorniologist.
You're not a botanist?
Say that again, sorry?
A botanist?
Yes.
I was relatively
Back in
close.
the game.
You got at the end, but that's about it.
Okay.
Tam, this is your area of expertise now.
Maths, innit?
No. I wouldn't do that to you. Not again. Is this number 3?
Yes.
Yeah. What are the names of Barbie's 3 younger sisters? Gary's looking to check the box.
Rachel.
No.
Nah, fuck no. Cindy. I know that was a British version of it.
No. Gary, any idea of any of the names?
I bet they were in the movie as well.
I think at this point I'm going to give someone a point a name instead of 3 names.
Hey, wait a minute then.
I reckon one's got to be Raquel.
Chloe.
No.
Montana.
Nope.
Stacy.
Yes.
Barbie too.
No. Stacey's one.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Tracy.
I've got a point.
No, not Tracy.
How's he get a point? What?
Because Stacey was one.
Stacey.
No.
Yeah?
You have to get the 3. The question was how the 3.
Dorothy?
No. We could be here all
Glenda.
night. Should we just...
Yeah, just
you want the other 2?
We just accept that I've got a point.
Yeah. Skipper, Stacey and Chelsea.
Skipper?
Skipper?
Yeah.
That's your fucking captain in a Captain Birdseye.
Either that or she's got one fucking leg.
What number are we on now? 4?
4?
Gary? What is the name of Finn, the human's dog, in Adventure Time?
First question, Tom. What's Adventure Time? Is it a cartoon? Or is
I'm
it a
here
film?
just to ask the questions.
Yeah. It's not fucking
Research them.
Okay. Sorry, what was the question?
What is the name of Finn the human's dog in Adventure Time?
Rover.
No.
Butch.
No. Jake the dog.
Who would call the dog Jake?
Finn, apparently.
Mm.
Don't even know what Adventure Time is.
To be fair, pets with human names is a thing.
I always find these people with a name like Finn, I don't trust them. They all sound very fishy. Sorry. It's the last one. I promise.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
I was about to say is swiftly moving on. May the 20th, 1873 is the official birthday of what iconic item of clothing?
The Wellington boot.
Item of clothing.
What is fucking clothing in it? Wait, wait a minute then.
I think I know this. Just to put a bit of pressure on.
It's not a thong.
Thing a thong of thick things.
I'll tell you what, if Gary gets it and he's won the big boy quiz question,
The bra.
he's taking this quiz. It's not the bra. Gary, go on.
The mankini.
Oh.
They're good.
Strutting around.
I was
Curly
generally
tash. Pipe on the go.
The answer is blue jeans.
Oh, Neil Diamond.
That's fucking shit.
I think you didn't get it.
18 what?
73.
Nah.
Oh, I think we've had this one before. I think I've made a boo-boo.
That's right. Is it my question?
Yeah, because it was debate.
Ask it again.
You'll still get it wrong, it's fine.
I'll tell you what, it is going to be one because I know we have had this question before because it brought up debate. So let's prove how well Gary does listen. Gary, who led the first expedition to sail around the world?
It was me that asked that question.
I think it was worded differently.
It was.
It was me that asked that question.
Because I said Columbus and Tam said, no, he found America. The guy's name was actually Fernando Botus Explorus. Oh, God. Does it begin with F?
It does begin... You're half there.
Fernandez?
Ferdinand.
Ah. I went far off.
Because he died on the ship. That was the debate was.
Yeah, because he hadn't actually... Because you said completed or something.
He's fucking shipped in it, but he didn't.
Oh, I was close.
It's Philly's fog, mate.
He was 80 days.
So you can either go with that or I can quickly get a backup question. Because I love my backups.
I'm going to let my opponent choose.
It was Magellan, that's who it was.
Yeah, the question's not what's the answer. It's because we've asked that before.
No, but you fucking went for the question, the answer, but so I know I want the point. Give him another question, we'll get on. Give him another question. I don't want it to be said that I cheat. I'll leave that to you two boys.
Which civilization has lasted the longest in history? Apparently, you can't just name a country.
No. Well, like you said, Chilean, wasn't it? Chilean. Oh. No idea. I wouldn't even know where to start without insulting someone.
For me, the obvious answer, but it probably isn't right, is Egyptians.
Not the answer's Chinese.
So it would be, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, Tam, final question.
For the
I
win.
think you're going to nail this one on the head because I think you was around 10 at the time, so you might remember.
Fucking knob, isn't he? He's just a knob.
Is this back to 1874?
No, I'm not that much of a dick.
1910.
How long was the first commercial passenger flight in 1914?
What do you mean, how long? How long did it fly?
Yeah. Time or distance?
Time.
1 hour and 20 minutes.
I should have had this as a tiebreaker, shouldn't I?
Yeah, it would have been fucking handy, mate, rather than...
Yeah.
Wait, give me another question. We could do that as a tiebreaker.
Right, okay.
This isn't meant to be stressful for you, Tom.
It is very stressful. Right, Tam.
Go for it, mate.
The brand name Spam is a combination of which two words? I know you like your Spam.
Spiced ham.
Spice and ham. So
Oh,
what's the score at the end of that one?
It's a draw.
Oh, so we do need a tiebreaker.
It's not a draw. I won. Again.
I've got Stacey and Raquel.
Raquel.
Second cousin once removed, apparently.
And what was it? Skipper? Fucking Skipper.
Got him. What's a tiebreaker for 5 points?
Yeah, go for it. Give us a tiebreaker.
How long was the first commercial flight, in time-wise, in 1914?
Hey, Gary, you're up first, son. Give us it.
Oh,
I reckon it was 30 minutes.
I'm going to stick with my original answer, which I think was in around 20 minutes.
once again,
With
the tiebreaker. Gary pips it.
What?
The answer was 23 minutes.
Oh, 7 minutes out.
From St. Petersburg to Tampa.
I remember it well. That was quality.
This quiz is bullshit. That's what this quiz is. Bullshit.
Well, thank you, Tom. It was a great quiz as always. Please feel free to continue. Don't have any issues with your quizzes.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah. Right. Quick thing before we go.
Yes, mate.
Little story. At the weekend, this is for anyone listening or watching. At the weekend, I cleared out my garage. My little boy helped me. In the bottom of my toolbox, I found a £2 coin, and I gave him the coin without even looking at it and said, "There you go, mate. Thanks for helping. Here's a £2 coin. Get yourself some sweets." Later that evening, he come running into me all excited and said, "Dad, have you seen how much that coin's worth that you gave me?" I looked at his phone. There was one on eBay for £149,000. And there's others on there for £5,000, £800, and some that are literally just £2. My question is, if anyone can see this, try and get the light out of it. It's got 1807 on it. It's got 3 printing errors on it. So it's slightly off centre in the middle. Some of the wording is upside down. And around the Queen's side, there's little metal dots all the way around. And they go onto the gold bit where it's off centre. Apparently, if you've got all 3 of them errors, which this coin has, it could be valuable. It could also be a load of shit, and someone's led me out the garden path. But if you know anything about coins, please do let me know.
So, serious answer to that. If you just want to pop it in the post to me, so I can have a proper look at it, I'll let you know.
Okay, I'll do what Tam done and not put a stamp on it, and then it'll cost you a fiver to pick it up.
Yeah, no chance. Make sure you stick a return to sender on the back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tam didn't even do that. I had no fucking choice. It would have just been sat there and destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, unbelievable. So yeah, please do let me know if you know anything about coins, and I will share with you the value once I know.
Not share with you the money he makes from it, because that's what I'm getting. I've already claimed it. I've claimed halfers.
First dibs. I'm going to send him some Haribo in the post.
Well, again, a great podcast, boys. Mostly. But no, until we meet again next week.
Thank you, gentlemen. Have a good week.
I'll speak to you next week.
See everyone later. Lighters. Ciao.